Yeah, everybody got it right. Last week, a ton got knocked down the first week, Eula. A few open sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots. Yeah, I had the same pick as you, Eula. They were the one that knocked everyone out last year. I didn't want to be scared of them, but they almost did it again. Kind of funny. Let me get a poll going here. There's the bounty, and then lastly, it was an awesome game. If you're a Bills or Ravens fan, that game probably almost killed you. But me watching, I had a ton of fun watching that game. With teams like either of those, man, they're just never out. It's crazy. Let me share my screen since we have quite a few spots we need to get filled up. We need to focus on the 1-3-3-1. That even makes sense. Everything but Big Al's full size. That's the last one we're doing, so we can work on that after. Let's pull this up. So one left in the NFL card, $15. Pick one random one. One left in the NFL full size from Gold Rush. Pick one random one. 3 left in the NBA slabbed sign card. Those are 13 per is all to pick one random one. Those are the teams that are left there. And then 3 names left in hockey. This is our final 2-boxer from Series 7. Series 8 is on the way. We'll talk about Series 8 once it gets here. Final 2 boxes. Only 18 spots. I think we have 15 claimed. There will be 3 solos still. But they'll stay 14. I'm not going to move them 15. I'll just keep them at 14. Matthew Gold. Good first guess. First or second year NFC player. Jason, you want Colton? You got it. Colton's one of those guys we've been after for a long time too. I didn't see if he was in the next series or not. Thanks, Jason. Good luck to you. I'm still hoping we got one of these 2 bad boys in our final 2 boxes. Would be awesome. We can hope for it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1 left. 1, 2, 3, 1. What is that? 7 spots? We're getting there. I'll start reading off teams and players that are available in a few minutes. I just figured we'd take the first 10 minutes to try to get this stuff closed up. And this game's going to go by too fast. I'm not going to be able to watch till the 4th quarter, I'm sure. It's all right. See if anyone claimed on Facebook. Ricky Pearsall. Is he second year? I don't know why I thought he was 3rd year. Pearsall, McCarthy, Golden, all good guesses. I saw it for speaking of night. I saw George Kittle Didn't Kittle catch a touchdown, and then did he get hurt in that game, and he's out for 3 or 4 weeks or something? Nick's got Neighbors. Neighbors looked good. Harrison Jr. looked good, too. Keep them coming. First or second year NFC players in the bag. If anyone gets it, $10 to whoever gets it, even if there's a couple of you. We'll take a few minutes here to try to close up some of these. We've got one left in the HPLE NFL card. Teams that are left here are Arizona, Baltimore, Carolina, Dallas, Denver, Jacksonville, Vegas, Rams, Minnesota, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Philly, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, and Washington. In the NBA slab, which is 13, NFL is 15, teams that are left there are Atlanta, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Dallas, Detroit, Indy, Los Angeles Clippers, Miami, Minnesota, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento, San Antonio, Toronto, Utah, and Washington. We need 3 there. We're still lacking a few. And then 1 left in the Gold Rush full-size. Teams left there are Arizona, Carolina, Chicago, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, Las Vegas, Chargers, Rams, Miami, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee. So we'll hang out here for a second while we get a few of these filled up. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Fun watching some football. Finally back. Some fun games. Oops. No, thank you. Tom is guessing Caleb Williams. Not a good guess. Williams, Harrison, Neighbors, Pearsall, McCarthy, Golden. Those are all NFC first, second year players. Larry's got Caleb Williams too. Who got it right last week? Larry got it right, and one other person. I can't remember who it was, but it was on Wednesday. Who was our player? It was Larry and Obi got it right. It was Big Ben. And on other days, yep, that's right. Other days, I would potentially start running some of these, but not a single one is full. They're all just a few away or 1 away or 2 away. So we'll just hang out here. I didn't read the hockey players, so let me do that now. There's just 2 spots left in hockey to close us, right? Yeah, because we need to get on 21. Players that are left here, still some great players as well. These are our last 2, and then we're going to have a nice expanded selection to pick from. I think we'll have another 21 names added back on, so that'll be nice. Kempe, Stolars, Kopitar, Faber, Picard, Garland, Batherson, Forsberg, Sorokin, Bratt, Kyrou, Kraus, Nyes, Matheson, Foligno, Tippett, Kochetkov, Hintz, Jarvis, Skinner, Stutzel, Myers, and Eklund. So we are 3 away. We may start with the new series with 1 boxers instead of 2. But then again, even if we did 2, the price would be a lot lower because of having more claims. So we'll see. I just want to get the price down. Kind of stuck with the price where it's at for these last 2. So again, 1 left here, 2 left here, 3 left here, 1 left here. We're almost there. Get your bounty vote in. We're on day 45 of trying to get a full-size helmet winner. Drake May. That is, guess do another one, Brian. That's AFC. Do an NFC first or second year player. Did Drake May not play well yesterday? Or was it not really his fault? I didn't really pay attention to that game. I watched part of the Steelers-Jets game, Bengals-Browns, and then obviously Packers for the second hour. Good first half, atrocious second half. That's too bad. Dummy. You're good. You're good. And I fully recognize that not everyone has divisions or conferences or that all memorized. That's just part of what I'm supposed to know for a long time, and I'm sure most do, but even then, sometimes there's a team that flops around in our brain. So again, we're just hanging out, guys. We got a few spots left to fill. As soon as we get those filled up, let me type it up again here. Very close, though. One, two, three, one. So seven spots. We'll close all 4 of those breaks. As soon as we get one full, I'll run the randoms for that one, and then we'll move on to the next one. Rob, what's up? Take Philly spots available. Philly is available here in the HP card. You want that one, Rob? And they're available in the Gold Rush NBA card, too. So it's 15 and 13. I appreciate that. Good luck to you. Good old Philly. Philadelphia was claimed here, so not available there. Philly's claimed over here. Yeah, you got it. And then I don't think there's any flyers, just in case you're asking for that. Pretty sure all the flyers have been hit or are... Nope, I'm wrong. Tippett is still there for the Flyers. If you want a hockey jersey spot, if you don't, no big deal. Just thinking of Philly guys. No. Oh, let me know if you want Tippett. That's a Philly guy, but I'm sure you're talking about Philadelphia spots. Jaden Daniels, I like it. We got Jaden on Thursday. Right back to football again. My brain needs a little bit of a break, but only 4 days. Okay, so the HP LE football card is full. I'm going to run the randoms for that in a second, but again, we're not going to run that until East Coast and NBA card are full. So we're 2 away, 2 away, and then 1 away. 5 spots total left for all these to get closed up. Let me do a quick, let's do a random for the HP NFL card, and then I'll come back and read who's left from all these other ones, and we'll try to get going. No dollar break are 2 winner's choice. One was filled up and ran yesterday. The other one is the big name. I had some big names on there, a little more expensive than what I paid the first time around for Ovechkin. So I added 2 spots. That's, if anyone's wondering, that's why. I should probably do more than that, but I don't. I think there's just 5 left in that out of the 34 spots left to close that. If it closes while we're live, I'll run it live, but I'd like to give people a chance to watch it. Yeah, Hextall got claimed. There is still Owen Tippett for Philly, but I'm sure you're only after Hextall. So there's 2 flyers. I forgot about Hextall. He's just not on my list because he already got claimed earlier. Okay, 7 times here on the HP NFL card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Minnesota through Seattle on these ones. Read off yet until we get to that break, but that one is full and ready to go. Now, just to go back to where we were, there's 2 left. The Gold Rush slabbed signed NBA card. They're $13 a spot. You pick a team, you get a team. Here are the teams that are left there to close this one up. 2 need to be picked. Atlanta, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Dallas, Detroit, Indiana, Clippers, Miami, Minnesota, New Orleans, Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento, San Antonio, Toronto, Utah, and Washington. Let's see if we can get 2 spots claimed there. Going with Travis Hunter, I think he's new. That's a good guess, but he's AFC as well. So I think NFC for this one. I don't want you to get it wrong right off the bat just because it's the wrong conference. He is new. But we're going NFC East, which is Dallas, Giants, Washington, and Philly. NFC North is Detroit, Green Bay, Chicago, and Minnesota. NFC South is Atlanta, Carolina, New Orleans, Tampa Bay. And NFC West is Arizona, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle, San Francisco. Oh, you're good, Craig. You're good. Roma Dunze, yep, that's a second year NFC. Okay. Almost there, guys. 2 left in NBA, 1 left in the full size, 2 left in the East Coast. We're pretty swelled here. We don't have to wait very long for a lot of our breaks, but tonight's one of those nights where we got to hang out for a second. And then we'll fill the last 3 full-size spots when we get to that, which will be in like a half an hour or so. Maybe a little longer, depending on how long we sit around waiting for these ones. And then again, I haven't been focusing on these 2 and these 2, but there's 1 left in the full size as well. No, wait, I got it. Not Ricky. I thought you were saying because he's not a second-year player. McMillan, Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba's a third-year player too, isn't he? Was he a rookie last year? I'm starting to warp all the names together now with timing. Yeah, I know McMillan. That's fine. Yeah, I think Njigba played 23 and 24, so he's a third year. So I'll give you one more strike. Chargers full size, Brian. Thank you. That closes that one. We're getting close. I'll run the randoms here for that one, but we still need 2 left claimed in hockey, 2 left claimed in the NBA. Jeez, no, sorry. I mean, you can guess it, but it is a first or second year player. So if you guess third, you're automatically eliminated. Same with AFC. Okay, let's get randoms for the Gold Rush full size. Thanks, Brian. Arizona through Tennessee. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Arizona through Chicago. He's looking to trade or sell or anything. Did I not just hit? Oh, I did it in the wrong spot. What the heck? I clicked right there, but I guess I didn't click. Is that right? Arizona through Chicago? Yes, it is. Arizona, Vegas, Miami, Indy. Arizona, Vegas, Miami, Indy. Okay. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We'll get rolling in a second. The 2 that we want to do first are the ones that are still left. So both football are closed. Big Al's favorite, Matthew Golden. That's fine. 2 left in hockey, 2 left in basketball. If I need to do have some solos for $6 on these, I can do that. Let's do this to close NBA. Stupid to even. That's a stupid change, but let's do $11 for the last 2, as if $2 is any different on that. But let's do $11 for the last 2 basketball spots, and then we'll get hockey filled up right after, and then we'll get rolling on everything. Take the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get everything filled up. So 2 left in basketball. Teams left here. I dropped it down to 11 for these last 2. Atlanta, Brooklyn, Charlotte, Dallas, Detroit, Indiana, Clippers, Miami, Minnesota, New Orleans, Phoenix, Portland, Sacramento, San Antonio, Toronto, Utah, and Washington. 2 left there to close that one. 2 left in hockey. We'll probably do basketball first and then hockey, and then we'll do the HP card, the Gold Rush full size, Rad Key, and then Big L's. Live fills tonight. We are going to do a second Rad Key. We're going to do a Schwartz triple boxer, which has, I think it's the specialty edition, so it has 1 specialty, at least 1 specialty. And we're going to do it pick 1 random 1 style, and it's going to be the same price as we do our 2 boxer Big L. So it'll be $40. Pick 1 random 1 for the 3 boxer. James got Caleb Williams. Okay. We're getting close here. The only thing I can think of, guys, is that if we want to run these randoms, we can. Then we can have 4 solos at $6 a piece. We may be heading towards that. So I don't think I'm patient enough as other people. And the stuff that's full is all the stuff that has to do with our bounty. So I want to do the non. If it's Dart, I'm going to Mag. It's the only rookie easy to know. I don't think Dart had a great game, did he? Yeah, I mean, I know they didn't play well. Who else didn't play well? Miami didn't play well. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be impatient and do it that way. So we have 13 claims and 17 random. So the last 4 solo teams are going to be available for $6 a piece instead of 13 for the pair, just so we can get this one closed up and get a few of these teams claimed up. Well, let's try that. Joseph Scott Penix, good guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Teams available for $7. Minnesota, Phoenix, Portland, Dallas. Geez, all Western Conference, right? The West is the best. The West is the best. Okay, so these guys are going to be $7 spots by themselves. Only 2 great games, Jets games and Bills, yeah. Mark, I use Dallas, thank you. So $7 for Dallas. Portland, Phoenix, and Minnesota are available for $7. And then let's talk one more time about East Coast. We have 16 claims, which means there's just 2 left. Adrian Kempe, Anthony Stolars, Ans Kopitar, Brock Faber, Calvin Pickard, Connor Garland, Drake Batherson, Philip Forsberg, Ilya Sorokin, Jesper Bratt, Jordan Kyrou, Lawson Krause, Matthew Nyes, Mike Matheson, Nick Foligno, Owen Tippett, Peter Kochetkov, Rupe Hintz, Seth Jarvis, Stuart Skinner, Tim Stutzel, Tyler Myers, and William Eklund. If we hit one of these 2 guys, it'll be a community hit. Reminder, today is the second day where we're doing a freebie for any name that did not hit. So any player, any of you, the claimers that don't hit, I'll run all the names down here again, and top spot will get to pick one of the remaining 8 jerseys from that picture I showed last week. So that's where we're at. We're getting there. 3 solos left here, 2 claims left here, and then we'll worry about Big Al's when we get there. How many votes do we have on the bounty? 24 votes. I mean, we could shut it down and just go straight to football and come back to these. I'd rather not, but we can. Let's give it 5 more minutes here and see if we can close these last 2 up. Getting for this crab hole. I wish I could watch that game, man. NFC North matchup, man. Not much better than that. Okay. We can do that. We can close the poll. I mean, it looks like you guys are mostly going for AFC North, AFC West. Yeah, let's just get rolling. We'll try to fill hockey and NBA when we get there, I guess. So let's do HP LE card first, Gold Rush full size second, and then we'll come back and do these 2 before we get to Raggy and Big L's. Looks like that's where we're going to have to go. So I'm going to close the poll. You guys are going AFC North, AFC West. Only 24 votes, so not a ton this time, but it was enough to probably not change. It is the full size bounty, so Odell Beckham, Rich Gannon, and Warren Sapp are the choices. Same helps we've been using. If it lands on AFC North, AFC West. Okay, let's do our HP LE card. This is our final card here. Replacing this next Sunday or next Saturday for the Monday starters will be the new Gold Rush Funko series. So we'll put that out next week. You guys can see the new checklist is. And we'll get a new case of these when it can fit in. But I don't have them yet. So In the HP card, SP, I've got you with Detroit, Minnesota, Cody, Green Bay, Washington, SP, Pittsburgh, Dallas, Bill S, you have Buffalo, Vegas, Tigers, Cincy, and Baltimore. Chad, you have Chicago and the Giants. Bill S, you have New England and the Rams. Brad, you have Houston, Jacksonville, Indy, and the Jets. Brian G, you have the Chargers and Carolina. Tim, San Francisco, Arizona, Scorching, Miami, Tampa Bay, Cleveland, and Tennessee. Sonic, you have Atlanta, Kansas City, New Orleans, and Denver. And Rob, you helped us close with Philly and Seattle. The Hockey Pucks, they were coming back. They kept raising the prices, and we were having a hard time filling them up anyways. If there's a specific break where I have to run a mini for it almost every single week, it gets to the point where I want to substitute it out for something else. I love the pucks. We might bring them back. I don't want to say no, but I haven't bought any yet. So Brian taking Skinner. Okay, we're one away there on hockey. Thanks, Brian. So just one left in hockey. These three solos, Portland, Phoenix, and Minnesota for $7 a piece. Well, let's make it 6. I said 6, didn't I? The first time? 6. Not 7. I typed 7 for Mark. I wasn't using my brain. Mark, if you already paid, you have $1 credit. I think I said 6 the first time, and then I don't know what I did. Yeah, it was. There was a few other games that were close too. Okay, let's close this down and run our cards. We don't have a case. This is our final box, so there's nothing to random. This is box 76 of 100 from Series 14, 2025, limited edition. I don't remember if we rolled an odd or an even last week, so it's either our box 1 or 2, but it doesn't count for much there. Good luck, all. Let's get everyone. Apologies for the delay there. We still have a few spots that need to be claimed, and then we'll just kind of get rolling through the night. Okay, HP card. What direction are we going? Ooh. Goldrush helmet head that way too. It shouldn't though. It fills up pretty fast in our rooms. I don't know. It's because we do Racky and Big Owls. I think it just takes a second. I've been thinking about lowering the price on that too, but that's not one I'm going to get rid of. I've done Gold Rush since the start of Big Owls, and I'm going to keep doing it for full size. I enjoy them. Okay, here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. That's a cool patch. Dual patch, but they're both tricolor patches. Man, that is numbered to 25, 3 of 25. Amped up. What type of card is this? Rookie card. This looks like it's like Topps. That's because it is Topps. I'm so not used to cards being made by Topps for NFL until just recently again. Ladd McConkey. What a beautiful hit. McConkey, 2 patches, both tricolor there. White, gold or yellow, and light blue. That's awesome. And that is numbered 3 of 25. Amped up rookie patch autograph card. The signing of all time. This relic contained on the card is not from any specific game event or season. That is numbered 3 to 25. Amped up 2 patch on sticker autograph. That's cool. It's an awesome hit. Chargers. Who had the Chargers? Chargers were claimed by Brian G. Brian G, nice claim there. Chargers, Ladd McConkey. He had a decent game. That's such a cool patch, too, if I can get it closer to focus. But there we go. 3 of 25. What a cool hit. Rookie card. Congrats. And that is your divisions, isn't it? AC North, AC West. It is. Could today be the day where you guys make it happen? Won't you? What's this? I can't think of what he says in Seinfeld. Wouldn't you like to help friend in need? Brian, nice start. Ladd McConkey, numbered auto patch rookie card. Beautiful card. Okay, Craig said he'll take the Suns, so we are even closer here. If we can get away with not doing Gold Rush full size till we do these next two, that'd be great. A few more people watching now, so let's see if we can get a few of these closed. Craig. That's just $6, Craig. Okay, one more push here. Let's see if we can do these next two before we do the full size and rad key. Although that helped you. Closing the poll, you guys got the one you wanted. Divisions you wanted. My opinion, what's up, man? Your rookie got a touchdown yesterday. It was like a 2-yarder. I didn't see how many yards he finished with. I don't think it was anything crazy, but hard to be hard on some of these rookies right off the bat. We have just one spot remaining in the 2-box licensed jersey. Remember, guys, this is our final 2-boxer from this series. There are less names than we've ever had this run down to because of how many we've done. So I appreciate it. That's why I'm doing 38 yards, 2-yard average. Not great. There's a few guys that were like that. I forget who else. I can't remember. Anyways, it's a long season. Last 2 boxes from this series, we'll have a new series. I don't know if it'll be here for Wednesday or not. If it's not, we'll skip the hockey jersey Wednesday. But at least by Monday, 60 names. So we'll have another 21 names added back on. Some new chasers, some of the chasers we've already had as well. It should be fun. But these are the last 2. There's only 18 spots instead of 25. That's why it's 30 instead of 26 a spot. There will be a 3rd jersey given away for a skunk prize. So we're 1 spot away from filling hockey, and then NBA, just Portland and Minnesota left for $6 a piece. Trailblazers and T-Wolves, both great teams. If I could join, I would claim them up. But Daryl, what's up, man? So let me take out Skinner. And it was Brian that took Skinner, right? Am I going crazy? Yeah. Okay, so one more read through here. One name closes us, and then we'll run the randoms and get 3 solos. Then we'll just have a few solos from each spot left until we're all the way filled up. Names left here to close out the hockey jersey: Adrian Kempe, Anthony Stolars, Ans Kopitar, Brock Faber, Calvin Pickard, Connor Garland, Drake Batherson, Philip Forsberg, Ilya Sorokin, Jesper Bratt, Jordan Kyrou, Lawson Krause, Matthew Nyes, Mike Matheson, Nick Foligno, Owen Tippett, Peter Kochetkov, Rupe Hintz, Seth Jarvis, Tim Stutzel, Tyler Myers, and William Eklund. Just got a notification mine were shipped today, East Coast, but probably a little quickly. Yeah, I don't even think I've gotten a. He said he was doing it like 3 days ago, but I never got like a. Usually he gives me a little link, and I didn't get that. So I'm hoping that I think he tried to do that because he was trying to get them here by tomorrow or by Wednesday. So maybe tomorrow, Wednesday they'll come. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so just right there, guys. 1 left in hockey, and then Portland, Minnesota, literally an hour ago. So maybe I got it. I just haven't seen it. But I think he shipped mine 3 or 4 days ago. Takes a lot longer to get to me. If we need to, I'll run 5 solos, but I'm not going to run the East Coast until the solos are claimed up. So we're getting there. It looks like both of these are stalling still, so let's go run the Gold Rush full size while we're waiting. And then we'll try to come back and fill these up, East Coast and the NBA. I know it's stupid to wait for 2, but I'm going to. So Portland, Minnesota. In the Gold Rush full size, we're down to 3 boxes left in this case. So I guess we started our case last week. There are a few of you, I think 3 or 4 of you, that have a chance to get to 2 or 3. Mark and John K., I believe you guys are both going for 3 today. So this is the time where you guys can guess. Guess which college team you think whoever we open was drafted from. If you get it right, you move on to the next week. Mark and John K. have a chance to get to 3, which is a full-size helmet. I don't know if we do it tonight from this series or if we'd wait for the new series. I guess we'll tackle that when it comes around. It will probably be from the new series. Because I think today puts us at 122. I don't know. We'll figure that out. And then Scott and Dustin are both trying to get to 2. I didn't write which Scott it was, but I'm pretty sure it's Scott P. Scott, you just guessed LSU. Is it you that's trying to go for 2? So I got John's guess and Mark's guess, Georgia and Ohio State. And then I got Scott's guess, LSU. And then Dustin has a chance if he's here tonight. If not, he'll just move on next week. So guess your college teams that you think might come out of whatever box we're about to open. It's not to win the helmet. It's to win a little stupid game on the side for me. Nick's got the Giants for selling this one. Let me read off the teams. Bill, you have San Francisco, Arizona. Brian G, Minnesota and Vegas. Tim, Pittsburgh and Miami. Larry V, Cleveland and Indy. Scorching, you have Tampa Bay and the Jets. Jonathan R, Kansas City, Detroit. Nick, you have Philly and the Giants. Giants are up for $12 if anybody wants to buy them. John K, you have New England and New Orleans. Larry A, Dallas and Tennessee. Brian G, you had, this is from the minis. Brian G, Denver, Seattle. Brian W from the mini, Atlanta, Carolina. Craig from the mini, Washington, Jacksonville. Jonathan R from the mini, Buffalo, Green Bay. Jonathan R, you had Baltimore, Houston as well. Scott, Cincy and the Rams. And Brian W, Chargers and Chicago. Get your guesses in for a chance to win something on the side. So, Mark and John, if you do not get it right today, you get $40 credit from me. You can use it whenever you want to. You both got the 2, which is fantastic. 3 would be great, though. Might be a thing where we let you have the first 2 helmets of the next series, but then it gets stressful for lasting standing. Maybe they wouldn't count. I don't know. Fighting Irish, I like it. Texas, Michigan, Georgia, OSU, Michigan, Boston College, Clemson. Just not Miami, South Carolina, Penn State, LSU, OSU, Georgia. Yeah, I know. They're both going for 3 today. Georgia, OSU. Last time they had the same team, but this time they split up. Okay, let's open this, and then we're going to hang out until we close either East Coast or Gold Rush NBA slab card, and then we'll move on to Radkey Big Al's after that. Let's close this screen. Got a roll of dice here. We've got boxes 1, 2, and 3. So anything but a 4, 5, or 6 works here. So naturally, I'll roll a 4, 5, or 6. Told you so. 5. Here comes one more. Told you there's a 4. Can I get a 6? I can. There you go. I rolled all 5, 4, 6 that don't count. So now, I can't believe it. Is it the same case as the last 2? It's the same case as the last 1. We started a new case last week. So these are 3 more from that case. So it doesn't work. Oh my gosh. 6. How many rolls is that? 4? Is that like 7 in a row? I give up, man. I'm about to punch a hole through the wall. 1, 2, or 3? Good grief. 3. One of those days, I guess. Holy cow. All right, 1 second here. Okay, box 3. Good luck on your guesses. Good luck on winning the helmets. Remember, Giants are available for $12. Last call there if anybody wants to grab the New York Giants, the G-Men for $12 from Nick. He has them up. It's been a long time since Big Al did that much wrist action this late at night. That was like 9. That was like 9 rolls of not 1, 2, or 3, which should be a 50% chance. That's incredible. Holy moly. Okay, let's roll box 3. Good luck all. Good luck on your guesses. Good luck on winning the helmet, guys. Item number 2. You guys are going AFC West, AFC North. At least 8, I'd say. Yeah. Not my finest moment. I'm telling you, if you guys could bet against my roll somehow. I always peek to see if it's a red box. This is not a red box. It's a black box. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Kairu. Okay, that yep, he's there. That closes our hockey. Thank you, Jonathan. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got an Eclipse for the New England Patriots. We were just talking about them not long ago. Let me type down Kyrie before I forget. Yeah, this could be. Oh no, I have it. I usually wait until after, so you guys can still guess. We'll wait until right before Radke and I'll open that. In the black bag, there is a first or second year NFC player. If you guess it right, you get a $10 credit. So you guys can still guess on that if you haven't yet. First or second year NFC player. If you haven't guessed yet, go ahead. I haven't done it yet. Usually we do all the non-NFL stuff and then come back, but today we're struggling with that. So New England. Who had New England? Gold Rush full size New England. John, you were going for the two guests. Can you go? Can you do a double thing here? Hit that and the thing. I'm trying to think who you guessed. Let's see some of the speculations. Look at that earpiece. In the back of the bag, just like I like it. That way you don't lose it. Hey, and John, just like they ask you at fast food places sometimes, would you mind donating this to charity? It's an extra one that they were too lazy to take off because you've got both earpieces in here. If you're missing an Eclipse or a Lunar and you need a black one, it's all yours. If you don't, donate it to the room and I'll use it on the next one we need for a black earpiece. But that's you, John. Would you mind rounding up for la 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 la? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You guys are too good. You knew it. That was not, well, I didn't guess. I didn't see the other ones. I know that the two going for the helmet had OSU and Georgia. So you guys missed on that. But there were some Boston College guesses, at least one. Boston College is probably the person to say it. Jonathan, you had Boston College. Fighting Irish, Texas, Miami, Ohio State. Thanks. I think you're the only one that guessed it, Jonathan. So you move on. Dustin moves on for not being here. Lucky him. Let's write down now before I forget. BC. John, Mark, your streak ends at 2. You guys both get 40 credit. You can use it for whatever you want to, whenever you want to. Congrats on getting that far. It's not easy to even get just 2. Jonathan R times 1, and Dustin is moving over times 1 because he wasn't here. For BC, and that is Doug Flutie. Flutie Flakes, Beckett certified. Nice red ink there too. We haven't pulled him in a while. He's usually a Gold Rush favorite, but not for us for a while. Nice hit. Congrats, John. So you're getting a helmet and you're getting 40 credit. You could have maybe gotten 2 helmets on one swoop, but it just didn't happen. Okay, so let me get through hockey and NBA, and then we will. Dustin, don't play with me. You maybe did, and I just missed it. Let me go make sure. I don't see a dang comment from you, Dustin. If you did, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure you're yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure you're lying. Okay. Congrats, John. Doug Flutie. Eclipse for the New England Patriots. That's AFC East. AFC East has been the division that keeps kicking your butt when you don't pick them. 1-1. It's all right. Okay, so hockey closed besides 3 solos. So let's run those now. There'll be a skunk prize again today. So should have 21 left here. There's 21. Let's run the randoms. The last 3 that come out are $14 a piece. First to claim them in the chat. I'm all off kilter, guys. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Stolars, Batherson, Garland are $14 solos. Okay. Get out of here. Lulu, you scared me. Hello. Go upstairs. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Might be one of those days, guys. We'll see. So Garland, Batherson, Stolars, $14 a piece. And then in basketball, we have Portland and Minnesota available for $6 a piece. Whatever one fills up first out of those two, we'll roll with. And then when we get to the Gold Rush, Radke full size, we'll reveal who this first, second year player is. If anyone gets it right, they get a $10 credit tonight. Garland, Batherson, Stolars, $14 solos. I'm going to read off who has who here in a second. Same with the NBA, just whatever one closes first. Mike, taking Stolars. I've been wanting to see him since I've seen him in this series. Wanted to see him hit. $14 for that one, Mike. Thank you. Good luck to you. Jonathan, Minnesota Portland card. Thank you for closing it for us. Okay, so we're going to do NBA card first. Still Garland, Batherson left to claim there, and that closes us completely. For those showing up now, there's not a lot of us watching tonight. Vegas, Rams, and Jets are the last three left in Big Al's. We'll tackle that when we get there. It's a 4-boxer. It is the final Big Al's fill of Series 34 as well. We'll be without Big Al's on Wednesday and hopefully have it ready for Monday. In the NBA card, Dustin taking Rams. Thanks, Dustin. Appreciate you. Daryl taking Vegas. Thanks, Daryl. Appreciate you guys. So just Jets left there. In the NBA card, it's our slabbed signed card. We've opened 2. There's 8 left. We've yet to see our headliner. Hopefully tonight, maybe tonight. Bill S., you've got Milwaukee, Washington, Golden State, Atlanta. Chad, Boston, and Miami. Dave, you have Oklahoma City, Utah. Brian G., New York, and the Clippers. SP, you have Denver, Toronto. Tim, you have Lakers and Charlotte. Scorching, you have Memphis and Sacramento. Tom, Cleveland and Brooklyn. Craig, Chicago, Indiana. Sonic, you have Orlando and New Orleans. Jonathan R., you have Houston, San Antonio. Rob, Philadelphia, Detroit. And then our solos tonight. Mark, you had Dallas for 6. Craig, Phoenix for 6. And Jonathan, you have Portland, Minnesota for 6. Speaking of Jets, both Fields and Rodgers look good. Yeah, actually, Fields impressed me. Garland, thank you. Going to Brian. Got you, Brian. So just Drake Batherson left in hockey. Let's open our NBA card first here. Thanks for being patient tonight, guys. Slowly but surely we're getting there. I think we've... I don't remember what we've opened. 1, 2, 5, 4. So we've opened 3 and 10, I believe. We opened the 0 the first week. 6, 8, yes. So 10's gone, and on this side, it's got to be 3. It is. Okay, anything but a 3 or a 10 on this 10-sided die. Anything but a 3 or a 0. So what am I going to roll? A 3 or a 0, guaranteed. Nope. The curse is lifted for now when I had an 8 out of 10 chance. 9. Card number 9. So there's 1. There's 5. There's 7. There is number 9. Put both those away because everything else out there is being opened. Thanks, Joseph. Yeah, I've claimed him 5,000 times. It feels like. I thought for sure he was going to hit the time that you had him the day before, but he hit on that one. Odunze got the guess. Okay, so after we do hockey, I'll remind me to pull the bag out and we'll see if anyone gets any credit. First or second year NFC player. Okay, box 9. Good luck, everyone. I'm going to do a double cut here. East Coast up next. Just Drake Batherson left. If he doesn't get claimed, he doesn't get claimed. I'm not sure that I'm going to sit around and wait for that one. I've already waited a bit tonight. Okay, I'm going to rip up here. See if it's the right direction. I think it's, yep, going this way. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I think, oh, that's a Chronicles. Is that from when he was a rookie with his college uniform? That's a decent name, though. Jalen Green. Jalen Green, Gem Mint 10, auto grade. That's Chronicles. Chronicles are some of my favorite to open with all the different styles that come in Chronicles. Rookie card, Jalen Green. Yeah, it's a Draft Picks Chronicles. Okay. I don't know why, but I can't think of where he played college. It's not telling me. Where did Jalen Green play college, guys? Maybe that's just like the G League uniform he's wearing there. Jalen Green trading card, and Green is, he's on the Rockets, isn't he? Am I thinking of a different player? He's not. He was on the Rockets. He's on the, since when did that happen? When did he go to the Suns? Oh, just this summer, huh? July? Wow, I did not know that. July 6, 2025, Green alongside Dylan Brooks was traded to the Phoenix Suns. Was it Kevin Durant? Okay. Man, where have I been? So that's a Phoenix Suns hit. And that was one of the solos, wasn't it? It was. Craig, that's you. By way of what, 2 months? That's crazy. Jalen Green Chronicles. No, he's not wearing Houston gear there. Lame. Yeah, did you have Houston? You did. Sorry, Jonathan. By way of no jersey there, that is that defaults to current team. So that is Phoenix Suns because he's in his G League there. Craig, nice hit. Phoenix Suns, Jalen Green, PSA DNA certified, Gem Mint 10 on the auto grade. That's cool. Not a huge card, huge card, but that's a decent name. Still looking for our case headliner. Keep him out here too. Congrats, Craig. Okay, Houston. All right, let's go hockey, guys. Last two. I'm watching less than I used to watch. I used to love watching basketball. I watch a lot less now, which is sad. I loved basketball. Was my favorite sport growing up to play by a long shot. But, they're going in the wrong direction, in my opinion. Okay, in the hockey, guys. I haven't read these off yet. Let's get rolling. We'll try to catch up on time after this. Joseph, you have Sakic, Kopitar. I'm skipping down to Belfort, Matheson. Jeff H, you have Fedorov and Foligno. Jonathan R, you have Keller, Picard, and Stutzel. Larry B, you have Barkov and Matthew Nyes. Brian, you have Panarin, Myers, Cooley, and Sorokin. Louis, you have Madonna and Faber. Christian, you have Askarov and Eklund. That's Sharks together, huh? Brian, Wolf, Jarvis, Schwartz, and Hintz. Daryl, you have Hextall and Kraus. Larry A, you have Werenski and Forsberg. Chris O, you have Vasilevsky and Jesper Bratt. Jason T, you have Colton and Kempe. Brian W, you have Skinner and Tippett. Jonathan R, Kyrou and Kochetkov. Brian W, you have Garland. Mike, you have Stolars and Batherson is our last claim at $14. Fucking and flopping now. It is. I mean, it's still fun. I like playoff basketball. If there's a good game on between two teams, it's great. But it's not what it used to be for me. Did someone get Cheevers? Yeah, Cheevers was hit. Larry hit Cheevers. He's a Boston guy too, so it's a cool jersey to hit. I keep getting tagged in a billion things. I don't know that it's claims. It's not good. You'll take Batterson, Dustin. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good luck to you. We don't need to random off the boxes because it's a 2-boxer. We're down to 2 boxes left, 10 and 18. Make sure it's 10 and 18. Oh, 18 and 20. Why did I say 10? 18, 20. Brain had a hiccup there. I was like, did I open the wrong box? But no, I didn't. 18, 20. I mean, Hawkinson to get only 3 points. He's got 0.9. He'll do it. Don't worry. What? Don't tell me the score. Tell me how much time's left in the game. What quarter is it? Third quarter? Third quarter with 10 minutes left? Something like that? It's probably fourth quarter with how quick that game was going. Stop sharing. Reminder, if you do not win one of these 2 jerseys, I'm going to run all 39 names back through, and it just needs to be a new person that wins, and whoever's on top after 7 can pick one of the 8 skunk jerseys that I have left here. 13, 12 left in the third. Okay. So good luck on one of these. If you don't win, good luck on the skunk prize. And then we'll start Series 8 either Wednesday or next Monday. There'll be more spots. It'll be cheaper. We may start by doing some 1-boxers, maybe a 1-boxer on Monday and a 2 on Wednesday, something like that. Or if we can bring the price to where we want it for 2 boxers, we can keep doing 2 boxers. We just kind of, we've hit a ton of fun jerseys, so we've kind of lost a lot of our claims, our claimed players. Okay, first up is box 18. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I know that one. See the shining? It's hard to see on the screen. I can see it glimmering. That's a Los Angeles Kings jersey, number 9. East Coast certification there. That is Mr. Adrian Kempe. Great jersey as well. Fanatics Premium. The silver on it. Let me see who had Kempe. He was not claimed. So he got assigned as a random, that's for sure. Kempe is, that's Jason. Jason T on your Ross Colton claim, getting Adrian Kempe. A live claim gets you the random that hits. Beautiful Kings jersey, too. Congrats, Jason. You were the one saying that you can't seem to hit in the helmets, but you seem to hit in the jerseys, the hockey. Proving yourself right on this one. It's a beautiful jersey, too. Fanatics Premium, Adrian Kempe. Kings, I don't know if you'd say this is their new style. Someone was saying that they got a new style jersey. It was Josh, the guy that runs East Coast. But there's your fight strap as well for this one. Beautiful. We've seen them before. It was past, I don't know if it was last series or the series before. Seen a few of the Kings now. Congrats to Jason. 1 chance left at a community hit. We hit the community last series. We have not hit one yet this series, although we've hit several headliners and a ton of awesome names. This series I thought was really fun. I'm sure I'm putting that back in the box. Yeah, of course. Okay. Box 20. I want to fill. See, I don't really know. I need to. While we hit, so it would be heavy. I'm trying to think. I guess the rest are all. Even then, it depends. Some of the Mitchell and Ness are not heavy. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. I try my best to not show colors. I moved it for a second, and you can see a little bit of that yellow, which gives away quite a bit. Not a lot of yellow teams. I guess there are, but this is. There were 2 players for this team, but we know who that is. He was a headliner 2 series ago. One of my favorite jerseys we pulled from East Coast was that Roman Josi headliner style alternate. This is their classic jersey. I believe, but it is a Fanatics Premium. Roman Josi. Grossi Josi. I think you say Yossi, but I always pronounce it Josi. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was claimed earlier on. Yossi. Jonathan R. You didn't get the Jalen Green by way of no jersey label showing on that one, but you got this one. I don't mind ending with Kempe and Yossi. It is not a pictured headliner. They have been before. It's not a community hit, but those are both great hits. Roman Yossi. C-patch on that one with the piano neckline there as well. Nashville Predators, fight strap. Jonathan, congrats. Beauty. Can someone tell me why is it that like 90% of the time when I see a Predators jersey, it's this yellow one? Do they not have like a white away jersey that? I mean, obviously they do. But why do I not see them signed? Like ever? Just a thought. I don't need to take a picture later. Okay, congrats you two, Jason and Jonathan, hitting Kempe and Yossi. Let's get our skunk winner. So there are 8 jerseys left. Whoever it is, I'll send you the picture, the little pick stitch of it, so you can pick tonight if you want to. I'm not going to go find it and show it on screen, but there's some fun names there. So let's share my screen. Thanks, guys, for being patient, helping fill in the jersey and the cards. Okay, so should have, I think we're down to 39 names, 41 with these two. But 39 claimable names. If this lands on a name that you claimed, you are the winner of the skunk prize. It needs to roll 7 times. If it belongs to somebody that already won, so if we pull, for example, Ross Colton, Jason, I'm going to go to player number 2. Or if it's one of your players, Jonathan, I'm going to go to player number 2 until we find someone that did not win tonight. That is my rule for the freebie. Last week, the freebie was Christian won the freebie, and he picked Charlie Coyle on the alternate for Boston, so that's the one that's gone. Let's get this going 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Barkov. The Barkov spot can pick whatever one they want unless it belongs to one of you two. I don't think it does. I think it was claimed. Barkov on 7 rolls. Barkov is Larry. Larry, I'll send you that picture. The only Boston item got claimed, but I think you already have that exact jersey. So, my wife just sent me a bunch of crying faces. That probably means my daughter did not get the thing she tried out for, which I was fairly confident she wouldn't. So, Larry, congrats on the freebie. Let me send you a picture here before I forget. And everybody else, again, congrats and sorry. If the series was good to you, congrats. If it was rough on you, sorry. It goes that way. The good thing is we got a new series starting Wednesday or Monday where you can try to change that luck. Where's the dang picture of the freebies? I don't want to forget and not send it to you. Larry, do you have the ability to look at your messenger to see a picture? Or do I need to email it to you? I can't even find the picture. I'll look later, Larry. Larry, will you went cold after WA? Yeah, you hit a huge one and then you went cold. That's still rough though. Larry, will you send me an email just to remind me to send you the pictures of those ones if unless you already know which one you want? I couldn't find it. I'm not going to waste time looking again. So, but anyways, you'll get a freebie from one of those. And if none of those are ones that if you hate them all, I can look and see if there's any other ones, but I don't know that I have any other freebie ones. Yeah, of course, Jason. Okay, let's keep it moving. It's time to move on to, we've done our NFL card. We've done our basketball card. We've done our full size. We've done our 2 jerseys. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're to Radke. So it's time to reveal the helmet. So let's close the screen here real quick. Well, let's read off these names first and then get the box and then I'll reveal it. In Radke. So Radke up next. Big Al's up after that. We have one team left in that. That's the Jets. There will not be a 3-box live fill for Big Al's because this is going to close us besides the 2 freebies, which is Jonathan on the last team standing and Bill on the Wonka. So they win the last 2 helmets of the series. They're always set aside for, or I should say the last 2 helmets are reserved for those winners. So I always end the series with 2 helmets for them. I don't have to draw again because only one person guessed the team. So that's twice in a row. Same person both times. We will do this, though. We'll do a live fill Radke. We'll do a live fill Schwartz Triple Specialty Series. The picture is in the schedule post. I'll show it to you. But it is, we're going to keep it at 40. So pick one random one, $40, but it's a 3-box break instead of a 2, but it's Schwartz instead of Big L's. We will do licensed jerseys as well, but that's it for tonight since we're without Big L's. So back over here. In Radke, Bill, you have Kansas City, Jacksonville. Brian, you have Chargers and Vegas. Tim, you had Green Bay and San Francisco. You sold Elliott, Detroit, and Scorching Atlanta. Jonathan R., you had Denver and Tampa. And Arizona, you sold Scott, Miami. Brian, you had Buffalo and Tennessee. Bill S., Cincy, and New England. David L., you had Washington, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Carolina, Dallas. Jonathan R., you have Indy and Philly. Jason, you have Minnesota. Rob, you got Seattle from purchasing. Brad, Cleveland, New Orleans, Houston, the Jets. Sorry, Giants. And Daryl, you have the Jets with the Rams. I know you love the Jets, Daryl. Not really. Do you ever want to swap randoms? That would be who? You're looking for Philly, I'm assuming. Philly for Seattle. Okay, let's get our box number. I'm sure he's glued to the game, but he was here. It's reminding me that I want to get the box score up. Ugh. Yikes. Okay. Boxes, I don't have them typed here, so let me see what we opened. We opened 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We opened 6 and 7. So everything but 6 or 7. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 options. Let's get a box, and then we'll reveal what the helmet is here. Okay, 7 times to find our box number for tonight's pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 1. Going back, look at that. Box 1, box 2, right after. Box 1 is what we're doing. Let's stop sharing. Let's pull this up. Let's get box 1 over here. Top left. I forgot to remind you guys, Jason and Jonathan, if you want to switch, oh geez, either your Yossi or I can't remember who the first one was already. Kempe for Tarasenko or Barbashev, they're still traders, so totally up to you. Box 1. Oh, before we open that, this is for the $10 credit. Let's see if anybody got the guess right. You guys can tell me if you think I'm making it too hard or too easy. The first 2 were not hard. Roger Staubach and Ben Roethlisberger. 2 people got the second one right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is today your birthday, Rob? I can't keep track of all your guys' birthdays. We've got a Giants Rave. Did anybody guess a Giant? I think a few of you did. A few of you guessed a Giant. I love, Nick had Neighbors. It's not Neighbors, but you were close. I love his signature, man. It just says Scat. He runs so fun. I don't know if he had many yards, but there was a few runs yesterday where he was running people over. Does not give up on the play. I got a few Cam Scataboo helmets here that we'll be using in the series. No one guessed Scat. I thought I said the other day, too, that I had his helmet, but maybe everyone steered away from that because I said that. It's kind of a trick. Anyways. Sorry, guys. No credit tonight. We had 2 win last time, 0 the first and 0 the third. See if that changes for next time. Let's get going with our Racky. Next up will be Big Al's, and then we'll do it like 2 or 3 life fills is all tonight. So that's some fun ones. Okay, box 1. Good luck, all. If anybody guessed Cam, let me know. Got that really hard to make dust, man. No, I was gonna say, I felt like that was too soon from the last time you told me you needed a birthday hit. By the way, guys, don't ever tell me it's your birthday until after you hit. If you tell me it's your birthday and you need a birthday hit, I never get a hit for you on your birthday. I'm as close to Scrooge or the Grinch or whatever you want to call me as possible on birthdays. Box 1. Good luck, everybody. You got one. You got one. Happy birthday. Okay, you guys are tied 1-1 right now, right? AFC East, AFC South, and AFC North, AFC West are 1-1. No NFC helmets yet or items yet. I see the color. I see the team. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's back-to-back red eclipses. And maybe I jinxed it from being an AFC team when I said we haven't had NFC yet. So that is an NFC team on the Eclipse. That has also got a red tag, which means for the second series in a row, we've pulled 3 authentics in a row, right? Didn't we do that last series? I think last series we pulled 4 or 5 in a row. Murray McBride, those are both great guesses. Marv would be freaking awesome, but he just doesn't sign yet. If he does, they're hard. Arizona was not claimed. I know that. They hardly ever are. They've been hitting more often than Racky, though. Arizona is Jonathan R. on your Tampa Bay claim, spot 6. Arizona Eclipse authentic, and it's now 1-1 to 1-0. You guys are still alive. Who is this? Maybe 3, 2, 1. Is that who I think it is? The person that would be the most recently acquainted with his signature would be Bill B. Bill B, is that who I think it is? Is that Anquan Bolden? I've not seen his signature in a while, but boy, do I love Anquan. Bolden, Bill sent off, or no, you took to a Bolden sighting and got some Bolden stuff. That was so cool. Bolden, how freaking cool is that? Anquan Bolden, Cardinals Eclipse, Becca certified. I've watched him sign right in front of you. You did, didn't you? John, the nice hit. Anquan Bolden, Cardinals Eclipse authentic. That's cool. That's fun, man. I love seeing guys. Well, 1, I like Bolden, but 2, we just don't see very often. So, Racky, thanks again. That's some cool stuff. Okay, Arizona. That's NFC West. So the only division that hasn't hit are the ones that are playing. No, that's NFC North, NFC West. NFC East, NFC South has not hit yet. 1-1 to 0-1. Jonathan, congrats, Arizona. On the random. Okay, we're slowly getting there, guys. It is time. This is our final. I was going to say final 4 boxer, but it's our final fill for Series 34. The only ones we'll have after this are the 2 freebies given away to Bill and Jonathan for winning the 2 respective contests. We'll start a new contest for both Wonka and Last Team Standing. I'll post some pictures this weekend, or I'll post the picture itself with this series' best hits, or the ones I like the best. It's not always the most expensive. And then you guys will guess again and see if anyone can get it by themselves, or if it's a tiebreaker or a tiebreaker. But in this one, we just have the Jets left, guys. Jets closes us. I'm going to read off who has who. Jonathan R., you had Arizona Jacksonville combo. Tim, Atlanta. Brant, you had Baltimore. Bill S., Buffalo. Greg, Carolina. Brad, Chicago. Sodic, you had Cincy. Bill B., you had Cleveland. Brian W., Dallas. Tim, Denver. Bill S., Detroit and Green Bay. Chris O., Houston. Sodic, Indianapolis. Bill S., Kansas City. Daryl, Vegas. Carl, Chargers. Dustin, the Rams. Brian, Miami. Brian W., Miami. Joe, you had Minnesota. Carl, New England. Tiger, New Orleans. Nick F., the Giants. Jets are open. Rob, Philly. Bill S., Pittsburgh and San Francisco. Brad, Seattle, Tennessee, and Washington. And Bill B. had Tampa. I need to go to one of those signings one of these days. It's always Midwest, East Coast. It's never around me. Those jerks think that I'm out in the middle of nowhere in a desert. Okay, let's close this. Shane. Do you guys remember Shane? Shane, my wife told me that she bought you some new socks or something and a visor for your helmet. And your dad texted her and said that you had like a pick six, a touchdown this week or something like that. Why don't you tell the boys here, the boys and gals here, that your stat line for this week, Shane? Shane plays high school football. He used to help me down my basement, but now I don't live right next door to him anymore. Give me your stat line, Shane. How'd you do this week? And is that visor looking fresh? Oh. I came home and there's a visor sitting on my counter. I'm like, what? Why did you buy a visor for? Is this for me? Oh, I'm giving it to Shane. I'm like, okay. Good for Shane. She drive it over to your house? She must have. Okay, we need 4 numbers. This will effectively close out Series 34 besides our freebies. 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't be shy. Tell me. Your dad told me. I just can't remember what he said. I thought you said he had a pick six, bunch of receiving yards, maybe a receiving touchdown. 1 for 1, 15-yard catch, and a pick six and a forced fumble. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Rob. Yeah. He was a lot shorter and his voice was a lot higher back then. I've known Shane since he was, I don't even know. How old were you, Shane? 3, 4, 5? Now he's a senior in high school. Good grief, man. Cheap Labor Days. 183. I didn't make him do much. He liked helping and looking at stuff. 187, but at least back then, if something went wrong, I could say, oh, that was Shane's fault, not me. 183, 187. These get stuck up there. 39. 39. Yeah, it's crazy. And 154. I'm going to go grab those guys. Just the New York Jets left. If they're not sold when I come back, we'll wait a second until they do. After this, I think what we'll do is we're going to do rad key first. So we're going to do a live fill rad key right after this one. We're then going to do our Schwartz triple after that, and then we'll end with some jerseys tonight. So if you're looking for helmets, hang out for a little bit longer. We'll do rad key and Schwartz. We'll do formal helmets after these 4, and then we'll end with some jerseys tonight. That's cool, Shane. Pick 6, man. Did you guys win the game? Assuming. 52 to 0. Was it a cupcake game, Shane? Did they schedule you against a junior high? That's not really possible in high school, so. Okay. Okay. Since we're still waiting here, let's do 40 instead of 43 for the Jets. That's our final team there. Reminder, Radke next. Those that don't have volume. Jets close us with 40, 440, I should say. Hold on, make sure. 183, 187, 39, 154. Maybe heavy one here somewhere. We've got less authentics this series. Joseph grabbing the Jets. Thanks, Joseph. Just 40 on that one instead of 43. I appreciate you. It'll be 40, Mark. Just like our Big Al's 2-box. Pick one random one is 40, but it'll be a Schwartz 3-box for 40. So same price, one more helmet, different series, not Big Al, it'll be Schwartz. Wednesday, we're going to have a, what was it going to be? It was going to be 8. It might be like a 14-item mixer instead of 9. And I think the price is less. I think it's going to be 57 instead of 59. So our mixer on Wednesday should be fun. It should be a ton of items. Schwartz, Radke, Gold Rush. I don't know if we're doing our product. I need to look, but some fun items, and there should be at least 5 or 6 full sizes as well between those. I think. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Joseph. Next up is Radke. I'm going to copy and get it ready just so I'm not late on it. I feel like we're should have some fun Radke stuff left over in the West. And we have 9 boxes left, but I don't know that we've hit our headliner yet. We haven't hit a headliner, but I don't know if we've hit headliner fillers yet either. Some fun names, but you know what I'm saying. 39. Series 34. Feels like it's been ages since I've seen this player, but maybe I'm forgetting one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good old classic speed. I think this is item number 4. That gets you down by 1. Classic speed. Miami Dolphins. You just think of a player for the Dolphins we haven't seen in a while. We've seen Marino not too long ago. Who had Miami? Miami is Brian W. Hitting the Dolphins. Classic speed rep here. It has been a while since we've seen Bob Greasy, and I've got a few Bob Greasys around here. Waddle, too. I was just talking about how hard Waddle is to get. Super Duper. No, we hit Duper not too long ago. We hit Clayton and Duper duel. This one may be a little too obvious to think about. 3, 2, 1. I feel like I haven't pulled a Tyreek Hill in I don't know how long. There was a point where he was everywhere. Hasn't it been a while since my last Tyreek Hill? Or am I just forgetting? Maybe it was 2 series ago, 3 series ago. Classic speed Tyreek Hill. Dolphins are in trouble if they keep playing the way they were playing. Hopefully that doesn't keep up. I enjoy watching the Dolphins when they're good. Nice classic speed Tyreek going to Brian. Congrats, Brian. It's a fun one. AFC East hitting again, though, unfortunately. Series 32. So that's not that long. But there was a time where Tyreek Hill was coming out of every product. In some people's series, it was like once every month or every couple weeks or every week. So it feels like it's been a while since I've pulled Tyreek. But that's like what? Series 32? That's like probably 3 or 4 months ago. I'm an idiot. Why? Did you pass on taking him or something? 154. Yeah, of course. Series 34. For Wonka. There's still some movement that can happen. First place isn't getting caught, but and neither is second, I don't think. But third can still move. I think, Brian, you're in third right now. There's a few guys that are right behind you. If this is one of them, this could pop you out of third. We shall see. Hey. Well, we're going back-to-back something. Back-to-back something with two different things. Took and deleted. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I've done that. I did that last week at the Packers, and they hit. I thought that they weren't going to be in that case. They hit. I felt bad. I learned my lesson. 3, 2, 1. So the back-to-back is, we've got another classic. Back-to-back classics here. And this is this would have been playing team bonus, right? Like we used to do. Earpiece there. Nice orange visor on this one. Who took Chicago? Chicago is Brad. Uh-oh, did you have enough points to pass up Brian? Brad? No, he only had 2. So Brad has 6. Ooh, Nick's saying that's true. It is 54. If this is Urlacher, there's a bonus for this one for you guys. But I already know who it is because I saw it at the top. 3, 2, 1. That is cool. We got 54 for Chicago helmet, but we got both classic speed wide receivers to start tonight. And he made an excellent catch earlier in the game, much to my demise. I hate the Bears. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, but 4 point for Mr. Brad. Nice hit, Brad. Rome Odunze. I need a Rome helmet in my collection. I don't care that it's the Bears. You got to recognize greatness, or fun players at least. Who knows if he'll continue to do good, but I think he's a good receiver. 4 points for Brad. That gets you up to 6 points. So you're still in third, Brian. All right. I felt that Wonka's nice hit, Brad. Rome Odunze. Classic. Almost the Urlacher. See, I don't think I'm this weak. I think this one maybe feels heavy. 183. Series 34. 4 more Wonka. I feel like we've hit more than the fair share of Wonka points this series, and I'm over it. I think we're supposed to hit 40 boxes. I think we've hit close to 50 boxes with Wonka. We've found more Wonka than the average. I need 14 points from Swift. Dia. He looked good at the start of the game. That could happen. I needed like 50 between Dalton Kincaid and Derrick Henry, and they gave it to me. Like somehow won, even with Xavier Worthy on the starting lineup with 0 points. Okay, and it was. Hold on. It was correct in my assessment. You lost Worthy too. Yeah, that sucks. I have other wide receivers I can use, so I'm not running back will be worse for me. But it sucked having him go out, and I thought I was going to lose because of that. But Henry made up for that for me, and so did Kincaid. We've got another Eclipse and another Authentic. That's 3 Eclipses, 2 Authentics tonight. This time it's for the non-logoed yellow team, which is the Pittsburgh Steelers. 4 points for Pittsburgh that's Bill. Bill, you're the leader, and you're even more in the lead. It's been a great Wonka series for you. Puts you at 55, I think. You think it's smooth? I loved it when he caught that pass, and you could hear the whole stadium say that. My wife asked, what are they saying? Because it sounds like they're booing. I'm like, they're saying Muth. It is not Freiermuth, though. It is the running back. And I don't know that he had a great game yesterday. I think he got some carries, but I don't think he took any for a long run. I like this guy. That is Steelers starting running back Jaylen Warren. And he's got a tie to Utah. I forget if he played at Utah State. I want to say he played at Utah State. Can someone confirm that for me with my bad knowledge? Back-to-back 4-pointers. Rome Odunze and Jaylen. Well, I was kind of hoping for some big names hiding here for these last 4. We have some fun ones. Let's see if we can. Yeah, one more shot here and then 2 freebies to pull a few of the fun ones left. Not, they'll roll into the next series. Okay, got your points. Nice hit so far, guys. Tyreek, Rome Odunze, Jaylen Warren, authentic. Okay, 187. I did, Craig. It was Cam Scattaboo. That probably scared you because you see a giant there thinking it was Jackson Dart, but it's Cam Scattaboo. And I love his auto. I got a few scats. I don't know which one I'll put in the next series. If I do, that's probably too obvious. But Cam Scattaboo, Arizona State. Arizona State got embarrassed as well by I forget who. 187, Series 34, 0 Wonka, thank goodness. Not Jackson Dart. That would have made you mad. Maybe I could tell it was double bagged, and that's the extra weight I could fill, maybe. Should we pretend like I'm that good? 3, 2, 1. We're going a little brighter on this one. 0 Wonka. In case you can't see through that, I'll wait to say the team. I can see it. I don't know what it looks like on the screen. If you're on a phone or something. There's the earpiece hanging right there. That's why it wasn't coming off. Houston Texans on the rave. Hitting the rave for our last pre-fill or fill. Houston was. That's Chris O hitting the Texans on our last claimable spot. Congrats, you four. This was 0 Wonka. You're saying Nico Collins. Always a good guess when you see a Texans rave. 3, 2, 1. It's not though. It's my guy. It's the tight end. Even though it looks like Darren Sproles, that's Dalton Schultz on a Texans rave. Dalton Schultz, Texans rave, going to Chris. Chris, nice hit. I was hoping for some big quarterbacks to come out in our Final Four. They didn't, but still some fun names. Tyreek Hill, Rome Odunze, Jaylen Warren, and Dalton Schultz. Let's do a Radkey live fill here. That effectively ends our claims for Series 34. Congrats, winners. Sorry those didn't win. We'll do 2 more tonight for Wonka and Last Team Standing, and then I'll start rebuilding the series. I haven't even really looked at it, to be honest with you. So I've overbought lately, so I'm sure I'm fine with teams. I tend to do that sometimes. Okay, Radkey up. Let me get the teams going. This might take a second to fill this one too, so let's see where we're at. Okay, I'm skipping this one. I'm going to this one. I've got Dustin with Tampa Bay. I've got Bill Ass with Kansas City. I've got Brad with Indy. Jeez Louise. Obi of Pittsburgh. Elliot, San Francisco. Bill, Green Bay still there? I don't know why I thought I saw them for you. Maybe I just read your comment. Brad, is that New Orleans? I'm sure it is. Brian, Buffalo, that's spot 8. No one had randoms before that, right? No. Philadelphia is spot 9. I thought we were further away. Maybe we're not that far off. Rob, Philly, number 10 is Cincy for Mark. Number 11, Green Bay's gone. Minnesota is there for you, Jason. That's with a random. Or no, it's not. Green Bay was the random up. Oh, you did put random up anyways. Okay. Minnesota, I got. New Orleans, that's what you're typing, so I got that. Random up. Okay. Chargers is number 12 for Carl. 13 is New England for John. With a random up, so 2 randoms. 14 is Denver for Jonathan. Okay, we are 2 claims away from filling this one. And then there's 2 randoms up. Reminder, the next thing we're doing, because we're a little off schedule tonight with no big gals after this, we're going to do a Schwartz triple next. So a triple box, it's back there in the hallway. I'll grab it in a second. Minnesota's gone, Jonathan, right here. It'll be $40. Pick one random one, but it'll be a 3-box instead of a 2-box. It's the specialty series. Let me see if I can go here and show the pictures. There's not. So here's some of the headliners. Tyreek, John Elway, Saquon, Roger Staubach, Larry Zonka, even though that's so whatever you call it, out of focus. Antonio Gates, Steve Young, Jalen Carter, Anthony Richardson, DeMar Hamlin, Brian Urlacher, and there's a bunch of names as well. I have the list of names I can show you. But it'll be a pick one random one. There'll be 3 helmets. You'll get a team and a second team, 3 chances for those 2 teams. Okay, down to 2 spots left. And 2 randoms left for 18 apiece. Schwartz next. Licensed jerseys to end the night. Oh boy. Ooh. They're catching up, huh? Carl, Baltimore, Brian, Dallas, that closes us. Just needs some solos claimed or some randoms claimed from Jason and John. Okay, final call to grab randoms for $18. So there's 2 randoms available, $18 a piece. That will close us. I can put these away. There you go. There's a representative of the series in Mingle Ball form. That's Series 34 used bingo balls. Last call on randoms, $18 a piece for Jason and John. If not, they'll stick with you guys until you see who they are. You can try to sell the teams themselves. I don't see anyone chattering, so I'm going to get going here. Arizona through Washington, 7 times on the random. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Jets down through Carolina. Okay, in this one, Dustin, I've got you with Tampa and the Jets. Before I get there, Jason, if you want to sell Giants, let me know. A spider or... All right, I'm going crazy. Maybe it was a fly. Jason, you had the Giants if you want to sell. John, you had Miami if you want to sell. Let us know if those two teams are up since you were trying to sell your randoms. Dustin, you had Tampa and the Jets. Bill S., Kansas City, Cleveland. Brad, Indy and Houston. Obi, Pittsburgh and Arizona. Elliott, San Francisco and Detroit. Bill S., Green Bay and Atlanta. Brad, New Orleans and the Rams. Brian, Buffalo and Jacksonville. Rob, Philadelphia and Tennessee. Mark, you had Cincy and Las Vegas. Jason T., you had Minnesota and the Giants. I'll use my credit for this one. You got it. So you'll still have $8 credit left over, Mark, because this is the $36, or sorry, $4 credit. This is the $36 one. Just whatever it is, I'll minus 40 at the end, and we'll call it good. Jason, Minnesota and the Giants. Carl, Chargers and Seattle, which it looks like Seattle's up for trade or sell, and the Giants are up for sell. $18 if anyone's interested in either of those. John, you had New England and Miami. Jonathan R., Denver, Chicago. Carl, Baltimore, Washington, and Brian, Dallas, Carolina. You got it. Yep. Usually, if you guys like earn it on a day and you join stuff, I just assume you're going to minus it from your claims, and then I look at that and we're good to go. Brian, I'll take the Giants. You got it, Brian. So, Jason, you sold to Brian G. Seattle is up available. And John, are you keeping Miami? I'm going to run boxes while we're waiting here. We did box one, right? Okay, let's grab one more box number here. Miami's up for sale. Okay, Miami's up for sale, and Seattle's up for sale. 1, 2, 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Box 11. Trade Tennessee for Miami. If you want to do that, John, let us know. You may only be selling, but just in case. Box 11 on 7 times, so box 11 is what we're going with. I'll put this back up just in case you guys still... I think I'm crawling with bugs. What is happening? Just for sale. Okay. So last call on Seattle or Miami if anyone wants to buy those. I'm going to grab box 11 by shifting these. And grab right there. Trade Seattle for Tennessee if you want to. Carl and Rob, if you want to trade Seattle for Tennessee. That's an option. And then Miami's up for sale still, but I'm going to rip this here after I hear from Rob. Box 11. Going to keep. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's roll. Box 11. Good luck, everyone. Giants sold. The rest stayed. No trades. Reminder, guys. Let me get this typed up somehow. Let's see. Maybe. Yeah, I think there's a fly in here because it's like a small one. I'm under attack. It keeps landing on me. Okay, so after this, we're going to say congrats to whoever gets this. We're going to drop the Schwartz triple full-size box. So it's a 3-box, triple box from Schwartz. It should have one specialty at least in there. Headliner pictures, the ones I showed you. There's a bunch of names on there. You guys are pretty familiar with Schwartz, though. Let's roll. And then after that, we'll finish with some jerseys for tonight. He's got the ball back, do they? Pretty sure, unless Uncle. I don't like this app, man. Okay, box 11. Oh, almost caught my stomach again there. That wouldn't do anything to me, though. That is four straight authentics to start this series. Thank the boxes. We've seen that sometimes the better hits come from the reps, sometimes they come from the authentics, sometimes the specialties or the headliners are authentics. But man, I think that's 2 series in a row. We went 4 for 4 with authentics. Not so. We did have an extra authentic last time, and maybe we do this time again. See the team. Yes, I do. I see the team. How about you? And I'm so used to looking for a drip, because that's what the last series was. But I forget this is QB series, so we're not looking for a drip sort of thing. 3, 2, 1. We've got an authentic for the Baltimore Ravens on a lunar. Could it be the same Raven we saw last series on a rep? Could it be a new Raven? There's a bunch that could be. There's a few guys I'd love to see here. That was a dive bomber. It feels like it, man. It was on my leg and then it got on my cheek 3 times. Yeah, it's the QB series, so if I said something else, I'm wrong. But it doesn't mean they're all QBs, though, Rob. It just means our headliners. We just hit a wide receiver. Baltimore is going to who? Did I already say it? I can't remember. That is Carl. Carl, you claimed Baltimore with spot 15. Oh, okay. Interesting. 3, 2, 1. I'm not gonna lie, my guess was Ray as well. It's not Ray. And I haven't really paid attention to this dude since last year, so I don't know if he's still used as often. I'm assuming he is. He was fantastic. We're going tight end here. So we've hit 4 authentics, but not our big headliner names yet. But I love this hit. That's Isaiah Likely. Tight end for the Ravens. That's a cool hit. Not a name we see a ton. Even me looking for stuff to buy, I hardly ever see him. I can't remember the last time I had one of his either, so that's cool. Isaiah Likely. Number 80 is the inscription there. Tight end. At least I think that's Isaiah Likely. It's got to be. On my fantasy team on the bench hurt. He's hurt. Were they still going to use him 1-2 punch with Andrews basically, even though he outplayed Andrews most of the season? It seems like it. That's a cool hit. Not a name we see a ton right now. Hopefully he doesn't stay injured for too long. Isaiah Likely. Okay, let's do a Schwartz triple. This is pick one random one still format, but it's a 3-boxer. See where we go on this one. And then we will do the Jersey series next. Sorry, Todd. You were ready, though. This one will have 3 helmets. Let me go grab the box while you're claiming here. It's just the hallway. Three-boxer. You almost timed it perfectly, Todd. Okay, let's see where we're going here. So I figured we could do one for a little bit cheaper. $40 is fun for a triple. Not sharing my screen, but Bill, I've got you with Minnesota. Okay. Chicago, number 2. Number 3, Green Bay. 4, Bill. Number 4, Chicago's gone, Brian. Sorry. Number 4 is San Francisco. 4, Brian W. Number 5 is Cleveland. We do seem to have some Cleveland luck sometimes. 5, 6 is Carl with Chargers. 7 is Dallas for Zach. 8 is Pittsburgh. for Obi. Atlanta. I like Atlanta in these boxes too. That's Jake. Little Bad Moon Rising. Philly is still there, number 10 for Rob. Number 11 is Washington for Jonathan. Just hopped on. 3320. I have not been paying attention. Hold on. Let me go update that too when we're waiting for a few more of these claims. 12 is Miami for Brad. 13 is Denver for Brian G. So 3 spots left here. You guys know my thoughts on Schwartz. I like him for sure because of the price point. They have some fun headliners and some names we don't see as often. If I had to stack it up to Big L series, obviously I'm picking Big L's all day long. We don't have Big L's ready to roll. I mean, I do. I could run it into the ground, but I don't want to. So while we're waiting, we do Radke, we do Schwartz, we do Hit Pray, we do Gold Rush. So we can still do some full sizes. So I'm hoping we can get some names here that are maybe ones we haven't seen in a little bit. The last triple we did was pretty true to Schwartz, like old time Hall of Famer. So I'm hoping this one's a little different. It's not always that way. Larry, I've got you with Tampa. What was I going to look at? Oh, the teams. So I had 2, 1, 1. I think I just missed the last 3. AFC South, 3. AFC North. That's good for you. 2. AFC North, 3. What NFC North did I miss? Did I just miss the Odunze? Yeah. Odunze and that one. No NFC East, no NFC South. That's 8 items. 7 plus that. So you guys are tied for the lead right now. Ooh, mama. It could happen. 3320. Okay, we're just 2 spots away to fill this triple boxer. We will do a Big L's licensed jersey 2 boxer next. I did account for those. Okay. Wasn't sure if I was going to run it or not. Oh, mama, did they really just take the lead? Of course, I can't watch. We'll see if it'll work on my phone. Just to listen. If the service or the quality goes down, guys, let me know. I don't even think I have the internet on, so it's going to end up freezing on me anyways, but might as well try. 2 spots left to close this one, guys. Arizona, Baltimore, Buffalo, Carolina, Cincy, Detroit, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Rams, New England, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee. Some fun teams left there. Let's see if it'll let me just listen to the game. I even bought like a Wi-Fi extender and put it down here. I don't know if I did it right because it's done jack squat. Needed what? Which would you need? Something happened for your bet or your fantasy team or something? Jeez, man, just freaking work. Picked pool. Wow. Okay, 2 spots left. McCarthy went from Johnny Manziel to Tom Brady. I don't think he's. I like McCarthy. I just don't think we can judge him too quick yet. You know, the whole thing this year, every person was saying, "Uh-oh, am I lagging? Maybe not." Everyone's saying Vikings 4th place in the NFC North because of McCarthy. It's like, really? It's too quick of a write-off. 2 spots left to close us. Then we'll do some licensed jerseys to end the night. We'll try at least. It may be slowing down here. So, first Monday night of the week. I've taken longer to fill stuff up tonight, so I get it. Hawkinson was not the tight end of the draft. Yeah, I think he'll do fine. I actually really like Hawkinson, but maybe not his game today. It's working on the internet, so hopefully it's not slowing down the stream. 2 spots left to close this. We're almost there. Make that 1. 1 spot left to close this. Let's leave it and do it all together. Licensed jerseys up next. And then I'll let you know what the mixer is going to look like. It should be 14 items. I think we're going to do a QB touchdown box. And then a couple Racky hot boxes, I think, and maybe $1 money box, a few other ones. I wrote it all down and then I forgot what I included. Gold Rush jersey for NFL, our last one. Gold Rush 16x20, our last one. So just a fun little mixer with a bunch of stuff. We'll do random teams like always, and then you guys can trade around if you want to. But it should be less. Last time we did 59 for 9 items. I think we're going to do 57 for 14 because of the way that it fell out this time. No Hit Parade, and Hit Parade's too overpriced, so that drove up our price last time. 1 spot left to close us. There's a doomsday. Hawkinson needs 1 more catch and 6 yards. He'll get it. Down by 1.5. Then I would win my game. I'm rooting for you. Nothing better than your team winning at the end of the last game, too. Your fantasy team. It's happened to me last night. Same. Man, Williams is pretty dang fast in the pocket. He's out of bounds. Almost there, guys. 1 spot left. 1 measly spot left. There's Gink, as my brother calls him, Van Ginkel. Kyle taking Cincy. You got it, Kyle. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good luck as well. Okay, we're full here, guys. We're going to get 16 randoms going. We'll run this triple boxer. I'm just going to have to leave the box on the ground, I think, because of spacing here. What I'll do is I'll put a few of these down here. So that way you guys can see the whole box down there. There we go. And I'll just pull them out of there. I'll try to bring it up and show you the thing, but it's pretty plain. Fourth and 14. Wow. Game changed around. Okay, 7 times on the random. There's 1. I need you down at the bottom of the chat. Make sure. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Buffalo on top, Giants on bottom. Okay. After I yawn what? Sorry. Bill, I've got you Minnesota, Green Bay, Buffalo, and Jacksonville. Brad, Chicago, and Vegas. Brian, you have San Francisco, Kansas City. Nick, Cleveland, and Detroit. Carl, you have Chargers and Houston. Zach, Dallas and Tennessee. Obi, Pittsburgh and New Orleans. Jake, you have Atlanta and Seattle. Rob, Philadelphia, Arizona. Jonathan R., Washington and the Jets. Brad, Miami and the Rams. Brian G., Denver and New England. Larry V., Tampa and Carolina. Jonathan R., Baltimore and Indianapolis. Kyle, Cincy and the Giants. Big Al's licensed jersey to end the night. New additions are Paul Coffey on an Adidas. It's a nice looking one. Stephon Castle, rookie last year, right? 2 years ago, last year for the Spurs. And then Marshawn Lynch for the Seahawks. Some fun additions. We'll have some more fun ones to do. I just got a bunch in today. I couldn't do them today, obviously, but when we had 4 in all, I put a few of those in. Okay, so the Schwartz box, as you guys know, I'll put it back down there so you can see me opening it, but it's just it's generic. But on the inside, it should have our label. So let's do it this way and find the label. Still there, still on the bottom. They just come to me like this, not in another box. That has our it's upside down. Triple Helmet Specialty Edition Series 6. This is box 14 of 100. 14 of 100. So let's put these down here. Block the helmet boxes for my sake. Figure out how to do it without you guys seeing who they are though too. Crumple these up so I can move in the block. Last thing I want to do is see all 3 names on top. Mostly we put the names on top. There's another one. I said Hawkinson would get it. Did he get the yardage? And our third blocker here. Yay, Mark! There's that bug. I got it. You see his guts right there? Sucker. Made a mistake going on the table, my boy. Okay, blocking that one. Blocking this one. Blocking that one. There we go. I don't want to see him either. Okay, let's see if I can take this out without ruining anything. Don't look, don't look. Here is box 1. Good luck, everyone. It's easier when it's up on the thing. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. There's our specialty. It may be the only one. There may be more, but that's cool. It's a Vikings slate right as the Vikings are playing. How cool is that? Vikings are... That was the first claim. Bill. Bill of Minnesota. I got a guess on this one. I haven't seen the label. My guess is Mr. Whatever Man, but I could be wrong. I don't even see an autograph yet, so let's turn around this way. Imagine it's probably purple, that's why I can't see it or something. Block my label over here. Bill, whenever I join Schwartz stuff, my strategy is NFC North, and it just never pays off for me. Ever. When I see you got 2 NFC North, and it worked for you this time. I thought it was a great thing, and then I did like 12 in a row. I just did not. That was my guess, Nick, is Culpepper. But I didn't even see a signature. It must be purple ink. I might really like this one. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is cool. I think I have the same one in my collection because I love the purple ink on this. That is Chris Carter. What a great start from Schwartz. Chris Carter, purple ink on the Viking slate. That's cool. Bill, nice hit. Congrats. And there goes my thing pausing. Of course. It's a great helmet. Chris Carter Slate CC. No, keep trying Wi-Fi, please. I want to be able to just listen to the dang game. Is that so much to ask? Yeah, that's fun. I don't know that he was a pictured headliner on this one, but he has been in the past. So that's cool. Okay, box 2. Don't forget that sometimes when I pull it out, you guys can see the front of the box. I need to go a little bit to the side, maybe. Okay, here we go. Number 2. You're down 0.3. Oh no, you need one more catch or something. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're going NFC again. Classic speed for the Dallas Cowboys. By the way, guys, they just have these on top, and I hate it spoiling it for me. Chris Carter. So let's see if we can pull this out without seeing the label on top. Put this down here. Leave this hidden. I want to show you. Dallas sitting on this one. Dallas was Zach. Zach's thinking, can it be another Larry? Was it Larry Brown? Who do I keep getting it mixed up with? Larry Allen? Yeah. Can it be another Larry Brown? The third one. Let's see. I don't know who it is. Lily. I could see Lily. If this is it, I didn't know that was his number. 3, 2, 1. Is that Randy White? Is that Randy White? No. He wasn't number 11, but it looks like it says White. Did the Vikings score? Is that what you're saying that? Who is this, guys? He is on the checklist, but he wasn't number 11, was he? And I swear his signature didn't. Maybe it's just because he's getting older. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. That sure looks like White. Oh, I got the label on here, boy. It's not. It's Danny White. I could tell that wasn't Randy White. Danny White. That is Danny. Trust your intuition, Al. It's not Randy White. Sweet. Thanks, Al. And Skull. Yeah, you guys got the win. I know it's weird for a Packers fan to slightly root for the Vikings, but my dad, my brother, one of my best friends, they're all Vikings fans. My dad just wants to see him. My dad's sick, without going into that. Doesn't have a lot of time left, and he wants to see his dang Vikings go to the Super Bowl, win a Super Bowl. He watched them go, but they never won. So if they're not playing the Packers and it's not any demise of ours, I root for them. I don't know why. It's weird. So congrats, you guys. Danny White, nice hit, Zach. Final name here. Try to block whatever we can see here. Yeah, Brad knew that one. I actually didn't. I've never seen Danny White on I don't think. Okay, here we go. I didn't know he was a punter too. Yeah, I still don't know that name. Is Danny White a quarterback? Or was he just a punter? 3, 2, 1. Oh man, we're pulling both teams in the game tonight from this 3-boxer. Straight NFC too. Sheesh. Chicago. Chicago was the second claim. Brad, you have the Bears. Brad claiming Chicago and getting it. There's a whole list of Bears this could be. I'm going to just turn my music back on since I don't need to try to keep turning that on. Hold on. Dang slow fingers. Yeah, you are right behind Brian. Butt kiss would be cool. Brad, let's see what you got. I'd love to see Hester too. That was like my thought, because I know Hester's been on these checklists before. I didn't study this one, but I'm assuming he's somewhere on there. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. Is that? No. That's not Mike Brown. 90 Defensive Rookie of the Year. Who is that? Oh, it's Mark Carrier. That's right. Brad, you know. I don't know. Mark Carrier is correct. I don't know why I was thinking that was the safety. The other one, Mike Brown, but it's not. Mark Carrier, 1990 Defensive Rookie of the Year, Schwartz certified on all three of these. Mark Carrier. So we had Danny White, Mark Carrier, a couple smaller names there, and a nice Chris Carter. All three of those cool. You're not going to see me put Danny White or Mark Carrier in the series. Not that that's you can debate whether you think it's because I don't think they're good enough or not, but I wish I could involve more players like that are lesser names just because we don't see them, but I hesitate on some for those reasons. So I like seeing them come out of these things. That is Mark Carrier. Okay. No ton of big L's, but still a bunch to ship. So we still got to do the freebies too at the end of the night. Goodness. Congrats, you guys. Chris Carter, Danny White, Mark Carrier. Let's do our licensed jerseys. There they are. 2-boxer. And then we'll do our other ones. So let's see. We have Wonka and Last Team Standing. Let's do Wonka will go first. Last Team Standing will go second. So Wonka was the last Team Standing was Jonathan R. Okay, let's get this licensed jersey going, and then we'll do the freebies. Sorry, guys, I'm taking a lot of your time tonight. I already typed Bill. I got Bill on. Let me make sure I got to refresh it. Top chat, please. And then back to live chat. I suggest you guys all refresh too, just in case. Bergeron's number 2. For Larry V. Bill S has got Ovi. Number 3, Ellie. No, that's number 3 for Ovi. Ellie De La Cruz is number 4 for Mark. Number 5 is Joe Burrow for Kyle. Chipper and Acuna is 6 and 7. Chipper, Acuna, Gunnar Henderson for Jonathan. That's number 8. Number 9 is Yelich. Number 10, that was Bill. Number 10 is Patrick Ewing for Jonathan. You're claiming love. I'm going to screenshot that, Rob. Hold on. Let me get my phone out here. Let's see. Rob Love. Okay. I'm going to send that to you in a few weeks. Just so I have a screenshot of it. Patrick Ewing. Hey, Afton. Oh, they're home, but I need to shut that dang door. 11 was Ewing. 10 was Ewing. 11 is Schmidt. 12 is Stockton. Come on, Johnny. John Stockton hiding for ages. 13 is Gronk for Larry. $14 is Markstrom. Brian W. 15 is Caleb. For Bill S, 16 is Justin Jefferson. For Jason T, 17 is Love. For Rob, 18 is Kaprizov. If anyone wants randoms, you can claim them for $10 a piece, or you can wait till you see who gets assigned as randoms. 18 was who? Kaprizov. I've got another Kaprizov on the way. Adidas alternate. It's really cool. Use it down the line. 19 is Bure. We're one short, guys, so just right there almost. We'll run this. We'll come back. We'll roll bingo balls for last team standing and Wonka, or Wonka and last team standing. And we'll call it a night, and I'll get working on the new series. Greg's taking Piazza for 20. I'm not going to give it a ton of time here, guys, but Jason has 2, and Craig has 2. There are 4 solos available right now, sight unseen, for $10 a piece. If you want to buy them, you can claim a random right now, and you'll just get put on the spot that is assigned. You'll get whoever lands on it. If not, you too can try to sell your players once you see who they are, like we always do. Let's make sure I didn't over or undersell this really quick. We got 20. Okay, Zach Bird will end up being a random. We got 20 with Craig's claim there with Piazza. So last call on randoms. Jason and Craig have 2 each. There's 4 available if anybody wants to just buy them without knowing who they are. I liked when we sold them like that. It's kind of fun, but also fun to just see who has who. Okay, I don't see anyone jumping on them, guys. Craig and Jason, let me know. I'll read yours first just to see if you want to put them up so you know who they are, and then I'll read the rest after that. There will be 44 randoms. The last 4 will be available for $10, one at a time. First in the chat gets to own that player for $10. I'll read them off. It's the last 4 on the 7th roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Solos are Seguin, Dantley, Bagwell, Sorokin. I feel like Dantley's been a random a bunch of times. Sorokin, Bagwell, Dantley, Seguin. Hey, Afton. Dog is barking. Hold on. I'll cut another 1 second. Will you guys close that door? Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, just in case I ran, it's not too late, just barely too late, Dustin. There will probably be some that are available. People put them up, but there's also these solos. Seguin, Dantley, Bagwell, Sorokin are all available for $10 a piece. And then Craig, you had McKinnon and Lamb if you want to sell. James has already said he'd buy McKinnon if you want to sell him. And then it was, who else put them up? Jason. Goldschmidt and Rust. So let me know on those 4 guys, and I'll read off the rest here. And then Jamal Murray's up for trade. Okay. Bill, you have Josh Allen, Jonathan Quick, Tua Tagovailoa, Larry V. You have Bergeron, Billups, and Marshawn Lynch. Bill S. You have Ovechkin, Kirby Doc, and St. Brown. Mark, you have De La Cruz, Caruso, and Bettis. Kyle, Burrow, Bradshaw, and Bird. If Bird's up, let him know, Kyle. A couple people asked, I think, willing to buy Bird. James is asking for Bird. Jake, Chipper, Tomlinson, Fisk, Acuna, Thompson, and Hughes. Jonathan S., you had Henderson, Wilson, Newton, Ewing, Kincaid, and Odunze. Bill S., you had Yelich, Jim Rice, and Shaquille O'Neal. Rob, you had Schmidt, Jamar Chase, and Max Crosby. Zach, Stockton, Rasheed Wallace, Kyle Connor. Larry V, you had Rob Gronkowski, Nick Chubb, and Stephon Castle. Brian W, Markstrom, Coffee, and Rempe. That's a $3 off spot. Brian Bill, Caleb Williams, Ray Lewis, and Jose Altuve. Jason Jefferson, Goldschmidt, and Russ. Rob, Love, Nash, and Williams. Jalen Williams. Carl Kaprizov, Murray, and Hughes. Brian W, Bure, Neighbors, and Rantanen. And Craig get Piazza, McKinnon, and Lamb. So we have Murray up for trade. I'll keep Bird. Okay. I'm down 2.1 points, and they were inches away from the goal line. Instead of handing it to Swift, they threw it to Odunze. That's how it works, isn't it? Is the game not over? No, not really, huh? How many timeouts do the Bears have? 1. So they may be kicking around sides. Wish I could watch these dang games on Mondays. Okay, willing to buy random if not too late. So Dustin, if you want any of the ones they're putting up or one of the 4 solos, it's all you. Buy random, Jamal Murray for trades, sell McKinnon. Okay. So McKinnon's going to James, right? Something big just fell in my house. Don't know what that was. Jake, is Jack Hughes for sale? Jake, if you want to sell Jack Hughes, let Nick know. Goldschmidt is for sale. Newton for Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch was Larry. Larry, do you want to trade for Newton? I'll buy Lynch. Okay. So we're just going to purchase. Billups, Lynch, Castle for sale. Okay, so Billups and Castle. One timeout, huh? All by Paul Goldschmidt, okay. Sold Jonathan, thanks. Sagan for Carl, thanks Carl. You got that solo for 10. Cam Newton for Bird. Kyle, if you want to trade for Cam Newton, let him know. Sold. Which one did Jason sell? Goldschmidt, got it. Any of my randoms for sale except Newton. Odunze, Wilson, and Kincaid are up for sale. Is that what you're saying? Loved him as a card, but he's going to Yanks. Killed it for me. Yeah. What random was that for? I can't see. Jack Hughes is for the Acuna spot, and you're selling it to Nick. Jake does not do hockey. Kincaid is being sold from Jonathan S. to Bill B. Running out of colors. Eric will take Bagwell. I love that jersey. Got you, Eric. Sold. Thanks, Bill. Okay. So Chauncey Billups, Russell Wilson, Roma Odunze, Stephon Castle, Jamal Murray are available. Odunze for Stockton is a trade offer. Yeah, it's right here, Jake. It's for Ronald Acuna. Where is Stockton? Robbie Stockton. You don't even have Stockton. You also don't have Odunze. Who has John Stockton? He was claimed from Zach. Nash, okay. Nash. For Odunze is what you're offering? Okay. But I think Odunze just got sold to Dustin, so it got bought. Confirmed for Nick. Okay, Nick, you've got Jack Hughes. Almost there, guys. Then we got to do our freebie, and then we'll be done for the night. Don't give him the ball back, you freaking losers. Okay, there are still Chauncey, Russell Williams, Stephon Castle, Jamal Murray available. Also, Ilya Sorokin, Islanders camo, and Adrian Dantley, Jazz Mitchell, and this are available still. I'll do Russell Wilson for Steve Nash. If you want to do that, Rob, Russell Wilson for Steve Nash. I'm going to close this and get the bingo balls going here in just a second. Keep CDK. Perfect. Pass on Russell. Okay. You guys can keep chatting about moving stuff. I'm going to get this going, though. Sorokin, Dantley still left on my side as solos. Let's close this and get two numbers. And then we'll do our freebies. Wonka first, LTS second. And we'll be done for the night. We'll close it down. We'll get a mixer up for Wednesday. Hockey card and a baseball for the starters tomorrow for Wednesday. And I'll try to build the series this weekend. And it sounds very daunting to me right now, if I'm not lying. Probably means no golf. If so, unless I really focus. Castle or Billups for Fisk? Fisk went to Jake. Jake, you have Carlton Fisk if you want to trade for Stephon Castle or Chauncey Billups. Spurs, Pistons for White Sox. Last trade offer. Let's get some numbers here. How much time is Chicago going to have? And from where? With 0 timeouts, right? Goodness. Okay, two numbers. 1, 2. We already got two numbers. Is it 16 seconds? Oh, and they haven't even punted yet, Eric? So they're going to have like one play, 10 seconds? Okay. All right. Unless they kick it in bounds and let them return it. Probably just one. Yeah, one play. Sheesh. Or just 1 second, you're saying? 15 seconds. I'm just refreshing. That's all right. I'll just look at it in a second. It's probably over. Just one play, you meant. That's what I was thinking. And they're not going to be in field goal range, obviously. Not even close. So it's going to be Hail Mary. Remember when they lost the Hail Mary last year? 71 was the first number I just pulled there. And 58. 4-3-3-1. Did they shoot up? They did. So NFC East, NFC South had the Cowboys. NFC North hit 2. 4-3-3-1. Oh, man. So you got to hit both here. You had it. I wasn't even paying attention. 9 seconds left on their own 20. Man, that's rough. Do you even like try a chunk play there for like a 7-second chunk play for 15 yards? You probably do. De La Cruz was picked, Jonathan, so I don't think he's selling. That was a picked player. So I'm just refreshing this for 1 second, guys. Do we count the last team standing in Wonka? Have we in the past? I can't remember if we've. That's fine. If you think that's probably your best chance, right? That's fine. Let's try it. Down by 1, so you gotta like have 2. Let's try it. I want you guys to hit it so we can go back to like card or a mini. I'm sick of doing full size, but I want you guys to hit it first. They're on 15. It went backwards. I'm just refreshing. I'm gonna go grab those, but I am interested to see. Whatever. I'll just look at it when I come back. Okay, 71 and 58. Let me grab them. 71, 58. 71, 58. It went backwards, huh? Game over. Wow. I looked at it when it was, what, 17-7. I started feeling bad for you guys, the Vikings fans, that is. 71, 58. Check. Okay, let's hurry and do these. Sorry for the long night, guys. And then we'll do our last 2 helmets for the series, which are the freebies. I always like doing the freebies. They're fun. 58, 71. 58 up first. Got rid of my screen where I can see. There we go. Okay, 58. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Unless there's no, I think there's only one. I think there's only one Ranger. 3, 2, 1. It is. He wasn't in for very long. I bought 2 of him. One was a different style. I put one in the series. I kept one for my collection, but that is Matt Rempe, New York Rangers. When I pick up the boxes in there, sometimes I can feel they feel heavy. I thought these were both non-hockey heavy, but I don't. Obviously, I was wrong. Maybe they're both hockey. Maybe they're one hockey, one not. I don't know. Rangers. Youngin. Isn't he kind of a big dude? Is he the one that kind of fights people? Gets in trouble, does some dirty stuff, maybe? Matt Rempe. My hockey knowledge has gone down since the offseason. I need to get back on it. Rangers. Adidas Pro. Oh, yeah, that's a good offer, too, because for Rempe, Rempe's still younger. Yeah, I spilled on my shirt, and I've been like that the whole night. Matt Rempe. Who had Rempe? Didn't someone put him up for trade, and it just didn't go through, or maybe not? Rempe is... No, that's Brian W. Fun player goon, even if he isn't a very good one. Yeah, I just remember hearing his name all the time. Like, I don't know if it was for good stuff or bad stuff, but I didn't watch a ton of Rangers games. Brian W. Hitting Matt Rempe. Brian, if you want to trade for Brent Burns on the Hurricanes Fanatics, Craig offered that to you. Totally up to you. He is a New York guy, so I knew the trade offer was coming. As always, guys, you never have to feel pressure to trade or anything. It's just a fun aspect of collecting is trading, that's for sure. Okay, next one. 71. Maybe. There we go, box 71. 3, 2, 1. I think I know who that is. I think it's one of the names we talked more about than just claiming, right? Is that not the guy we were talking about? I'm not a big baseball guy, but I'm pretty sure that's Paul Goldschmidt. One thing I do know about Paul Goldschmidt is there was a time where I would join daily fantasy baseball stuff. I had fun. I like the stats with it, and I would pick him all the time. But I swear he was with a different team. He would always do good. Paul Goldschmidt. Weren't we saying that was? Oh, it was bought. That's right, Dustin. Dustin hitting Paul Goldschmidt on the purchase. Yankees. I swear it was even a different team. Signature is gray. It kind of looks hard to see on the camera here. I'll see if I can. Arizona Cardinal. I think I remember when he's on Arizona. When he was with Arizona is when I was claiming him on stuff. You can see a signature in there. Paul Goldschmidt, Fanatic certified for this one, the St. Louis Cardinals, Nike. So we had Matt Rempe and Paul Goldschmidt, not headliner names, but some fun ones there. That's going to Dustin. Dustin, congrats. Hitting the Goldie. Of course, Mark. I replied, Mark, to your message about the jersey. Let me know. I feel bad holding your stuff here. If you're not in a rush, neither am I, but I want to make sure you're not ever waiting on me, Yeah, of course. Congrats, Dustin. Okay. We would normally be done. No NFL, so we're staying there. So you guys need to hit both the Wonka and Last Team Standing, or just one of them to tie it, which would give me a second item to give away on Wednesday, I guess. I said I'm doing Wonka first, Last Team Standing second. Always write these down so I don't do it in the wrong order. Since it's not one break, it's two different separate giveaways. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, no rush from me. I just want to make sure you're never waiting on me. I always feel bad if I'm holding you guys up. Okay, so it's time to give away two helmets. One to Bill S. for winning the Wonka. Congrats, Bill. One to Jonathan R. for winning Last Team Standing. Congrats, Jonathan. That's two in a row. That's not easy at all. So congrats to both of you guys. We already ran some, so we don't need to spin it up. Let's go out the numbers. First number that comes out will be Bill's. Second number that comes out will be Jonathan's. 1, 2. If you guys have been around for a while, you know I like to give away stuff. I wouldn't say I like to, but I give it away. Do a lot of giveaways. Here's at least 2 every series, if not more. And these are the 2 at the end of the series. Ravens and Browns for the win. Yeah, you need AFC North, or is it AFC West? Could happen. It's just 25. You gotta hit the 25% 2 times in a row. Then that would generate another free helmet tonight. So 2 free helmets could generate a 3rd free helmet. That'd be cool. Yeah, 3-3-3-1-4. Okay. Bill, your number is 120. 120. Whoops, I don't want to mix those up. One of those is jerseys. Jerseys were 58.71. And 120 was Bill's number for the full size. 181 for Jonathan R. Are you guys here? I know Jonathan was watching this game. I think Bill's still here. And you don't have to be here to win, obviously. I'd be interested in the Rempe if trading. Perfect. Brian, if you're trading, let him know. You got an offer for Burns in the corner, or you can look at what Ray has, what Scorching has. Okay, let me grab those guys. 120 and 181. Last 2 helmets of the series. Okay. Craig's thinking, oh, great. Third free helmet because the Packers won by 2 touchdowns yesterday. I did not see that happening. I'm not going to lie. And like I said in a different post, I don't think the Lions are going to have a rough year. That's for sure. That's got to be really hard to lose both your coordinators. What did I say was first? Bill S was first with 120. But yeah, we looked good. Jordan Love looked good. Defense looked great. Parsons did some stuff, even with just like 40% snaps or even less than that. I think we'll be good. I think we'll be all right. We could easily have an off game on Thursday, but I hope not. Okay, Bill, this is you. Good luck, guys. Sensing a heartbreaker here. It happens. That's the bad part about doing giveaways and stuff where it's random is people chase stuff and then they watch their chase gem come out here, and there's just nothing I can do about it. Part of the fun or part of the sadness, I know. Bill, congrats on Wonka. This is you. Another in Lamar. We've had 2 like in the last, I don't even know. They're so hard to get, but Bill had them both. Bill's going to hit a banger for sure. You think so? Don't jinx them. I don't think the boys will win much this year. They played good against Philly, I thought. 120, Series 34, 0 Wonka. What's more important is that you guys hit AFC North, AFC West. I want to get Green Bay's good. I sense a big bet. Yeah. You want me to lose again to you, Rob? You've already robbed me blind twice. Eagles are just better. Okay. I see a script on this helmet. I think I saw who it was. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Does that hurt you guys, or does it keep you alive to tie? It keeps you alive to tie, right? NFC South. You're alive to tie still. Knew it. The Bucks. There's a few of you guys after Bucks. And you got to watch them come out. Okay, Bill, Bucks, Flash. I think I saw who it was. I was right. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I like this name. I'm sure you guys are thinking if it's your team coming out that this was for sure Rob or Baker or something to make you feel even worse. Dexter Jackson's an awesome hit. 34 Super Bowl, 37 MVP. I think he had a pick or 2 in that game. I don't know if he took one back to the house or not. Nice. Thanks, Al. Thanks for doing it. Yeah, of course. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. That's the whole point is a series is long for me. It's hard to build, but it's long for you guys too. A lot of you guys chase your teams. Sometimes the night doesn't go your way. Sometimes it goes extremely your way, but it can be frustrating. It can be fun. Freebie games, I think, make it a little more fun just to have a chance, you know. So, I don't know. Something I wish that more people would do. Dexter Jackson, Super Bowl MVP. Nice hit there, Bill. I'm going to put it down here to run out of space. It's going to be a long night for me. It's already late, and I thought we'd have less stuff, but you end up doing more with giveaways and a short, so... Okay, 181 is Jonathan, last team standing, 2 series in a row. That may never happen again. He's thinking, yeah, right, I'm going to go for 3. Fresh off his Vikings win, so you Vikings guys are feeling good. Looked bad at the start. You came back. It's all right. Series 34, 0 Wonka on both. I like that. Wouldn't have counted them anyways. So you need the AFC North or AFC West here to cause a tie. Otherwise, you lose, and we just keep it where we're at anyways because I haven't been taking it back. Huh. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 2 NFC South hits. The division that was struggling all day just came back and tied your division, but unfortunately, you guys lost to the NFC North, NFC West. 4-3-3-3. That's as close as they can get, besides all tying. Panthers. So Bucks and Panthers. That's crazy. 4333. Yep. Okay. I think you'll like this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You guys remember when he signed, I bought more than I should have. I just did not want to. Oh no! It's cracked! How could that even happen? Well, I'll replace it for you. I don't know how, but I will. Look at that. Fully cracked. I don't know that it was like that when I got it either. I would have noticed that. I mean, it had to have been. I've got more of him, so I'll replace it. But the problem is on my end now. I don't know where I got this from or why it was cracked. How sad. Can't have a cracked Steve Smith Sr. Mahomes replacement. I'll get you'll be made whole. I've got more here, so I'll let you choose one. But that's sad. Crack kills. Very little. I still have the Breece Hall cracked one up there too. So this is gonna. I don't know what I'll do with this. I mean, it's still fine, but I'm not gonna send it like that to one of you guys. Maybe we could do like a Raz for a known damaged helmet. I mean, it still would be fine. Could be fixed, but won't be perfect exactly. So maybe we'll do something with it, but that kind of sucks. Okay, Steve Smith Sr., Agent 89 is the inscription on the Lunar. Jonathan, I'll get you some other options for Steve Smith because I'm sure you like Steve Smith. I'd buy it from you out. Yeah, maybe I'll sell it. Maybe we'll do a little Raz for it. Maybe I'll figure out where it came from and look at the picture to see if I bought it broken or if that's something that happened here. I need to do some investigating. Anyways, regardless, you'll win a Steve Smith Sr., and I'll figure out that on my end. Beautiful helmet. Still expensive, but you don't want a cracked helmet. So, okay, guys, congrats, winners. Congrats to the freebies, too. We'll start a new contest for Wonka and Last Team Standing, and we will get a new series hopefully up and running by next week, next Monday. If not, it'll be next Wednesday. Let's do a quick recap. Non-Big Al stuff today. We had a lot of stuff. Roman Josie, Adrian Kempe on the jerseys. Love both those. Are cards. 10 miles that way. You got the wrong map, Tommy boy. Love this patch card, man. Ladd McConkey. We also had Jalen Green going to now Phoenix Suns. Full size that were not Big Al, we had a few. We had Anquan Bolden and Isaiah Likely from Radke. I feel like we got some monsters hiding in these, but we've opened 4 authentics. Doug Flutie from Gold Rush, Mark Carrier, Danny White, and Chris Carter from Schwartz. And then Big Al's stuff tonight was Steve Smith Sr., Dexter Jackson, Dalton Schultz, Jalen Warren, Tyreek Hill, Roma Dunze. Jerseys were Paul Goldschmidt and Matt Rempe. Thanks, guys. Long night. Appreciate you hanging out with me. We'll see you on Wednesday if you're around. It'll probably be slightly lighter schedule, too. And then we'll look at the weekend breaks. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Go Pack on Thursday, even though I'll see you before then.